Ladies and gentlemen, a shed update, and I'm going to have to break a couple shed updates in segments. I had my original plan, what I wanted to do, and I changed my mind when I started. So, first things first, and I was going to do this on the workbench, but I decided, well, I'll just do it out here. Uh, Super glue. I'm a big fan of the medium gap filling super glue. 2-ounce bottles. I dare buy the big bottle, which I always have fear it would freeze up or dry up. And I was like, man, and this one lasts a very long time, and I use it extensively for. But I don't really classify super glue as a uh, glue, more of a putty. And you take super glue, a little baking soda, let it do its magic, sand it smooth, and it's the probably one of the greatest gap fillers I think out there, and strong if you do it that way. But anyway, uh, my favorite type of glue here in the purple bottle, which is Bob Smith's uh, super glue, which finally went up in price, and I uh, didn't want to pay it because it almost just went up in price. So I found an equivalent. It's not it's not like runny super glue, where it's just like water. It's a little thicker than that, but for the price and everything, and I have no idea the name, but it was a value pack, and let's try to read it. Basically, it said it was a 1 ounce bottle, and I thought, well, it is and it isn't. It's almost 2 ounces. It's just a little thinner on the side there. You know, volume wise, it's probably not the same, but anyway. This is going to be my new super glue. It was cheap because there's times where I go through a lot of super glue, and then there's spells where I hardly ever use it. And but anyway, had to retire Bob Smith, which is my favorite. And now we're going to my new favorite now, the whatever it's called, You Sick, whatever it says. But anyway, I thought I would pass that along. Again, that's my super glue of choice, and a lot of research and trial and error and see which one I like the best. I was tempted to buy the little. I didn't know you could buy like a case of them little super glue tubes that you can buy about that big, but that'd be a waste of money because I go through them a lot. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, a quick shed update. That was the super glue. I have to thank Elliot Brown from Fedoratron.com for sending me a postcard of the Queen Mary, which this is going to go into upstairs in the Queen Mary box. So very, very thankful for the postcard. And so whoever sees the Queen Mary after me will find a postcard inside the box. So anyway, don't get much, I won't say literature addressed to me sent here. So very, very special going inside the Queen Mary. So, Transformers. I still haven't put mine up yet. I have that many right now. And they've been selling out the hobby store. I don't know if you can buy them online. I've been trying to look, but I wait till the hobby store gets them in. And they had a Prime, and it says Classic Class, and I don't know which type of Prime that's from. Again, I like the box. I think just something about it, the holographic just makes it pop, especially even on the shelf. You just see them everywhere. But I have no idea which type of series that Prime is from, or just a generic Prime in general. So anyway, hopefully I need like 3 or 4, and I'll probably have the whole set. So anyway, it's either going to get to the point where I will have the set, or they will not get them anymore, and that is all that I probably will be getting. But anyway, I got one more to pay off, and hopefully get some more in, and I can put some more in layaway. But anyway, we're adding a Blokey Transformer to the art. There's actually a model kit that I do not own, and I have yet to find one actually for a reasonable price. And that is a Dukes of Hazzards Daisy Dukes Barracuda. I can never, and every time I try to find one, it's always just way up there in price, and I don't even have to have fancy, prestige box, or the kit doesn't even need to be complete. I just want the original box plus most of the kit. I can always salvage anything. But anyway, I went to it's kind of a consignment. They have them about every quarter, and there's 2 of them, and depending on what location that they rent out, they sell toys and occasionally model kits. This year they actually had about 6 models there, and I bought all of them, which I already peddled a few, but some you just don't see. But they had the Barracuda, and I kept that one because Daisy Duke needs her Barracuda, and I cannot understand why that I do not have the Barracuda. I have the General Lee, Cooter's truck, the police cars. I got a resin kit for the Boss Hogg's Cadillac, but I never did get Daisy Duke. And the only reason I could think of is back then I didn't see it, or I didn't see it in the show, or didn't remember it, because she always drove the Jeep and not the Cuda, which hopefully one day I will get a Daisy Duke Barracuda so I can complete the Dukes of Hazzard set. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to break this up because I acquired quite a few. Where'd I put it? Oh, come on now. I acquired a lot of the Eaglemoss ships, and I want to show, there's some of them I want to show. I'm going to add them to the shed, and I have a strict rule. I don't add many toys or die casts. I do add some for specific reasons, and I'm going to add the Eaglemoss to the ever-growing Star Trek section because and we'll show like the tactical board cube. I actually built that. It's somewhere. It's either somewhere over there or it's buried in a tote. But there's a few I want to show because I believe toys and models are intertwined, and I know how the licensings work where one company can make models, one people can't make models, but they can make die cast, but they all got to spend money on the molding, the tooling, and all that stuff. So I thought, maybe they can make kits. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a video coming up in a couple of weeks, because we got to do another shed. But I acquired all these Eaglemoss because they remind me of the old Furuta ships, and these were hard to find for me. I did get a whole set, and I always tried to find them whenever you can. These are basically like, I want to say, Japanese candy toys. The best way to explain it. Came in a little box, mystery box. You really didn't know, kind of what you're getting until you open it. And of course, the one I get. Now, why is she in there? Well, don't know why. Must have had my reasons. Got the Board Queen, which I don't think she's supposed to be in there. I believe that's who knows what I was doing back then. I think you're supposed to get the Bird of Prey. But the Eaglemoss, they always remind me of the Furutas. Let me find one in here that's... So you get the Species 8479. Again, Furuta and Eaglemoss, they always did the odd ships, which that was something that I liked. I know everybody wants to build the Enterprise, Voyager. That's the armored one, but when you start talking into the Antares, Yeah, then we're talking into weird ships. Botany Bay, Tactical Cube, Spirit, but anyway, it's just it reminded me of the old Furuta kits, and if you ever can see them, they're bigger than Micro Machines, but it's just fun, a little fun set to collect if you can find them. They were always hard for me to find, but I did manage to get some of them, and hopefully probably get some more later on today. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a lot to do, go through. We got to talk about Eaglemoss, and I also came into a collection of airliner kits, some plastic and some resins, and we got to dive into it because that's Welsh's models. I never heard of this company, Contrails, and that is it's pretty stout. So anyway, I gotta go do a little looking up and see what type of who produced what, and who we got here. Braz model, B-R-A-Z. Anyway, conversion kits. So lots to do, lots to look forward to, and hopefully we will get to it in a very short time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Adding more Transformers. I got to put my super glue back in my pocket before I forget it. Talking about super glue and some Eaglemoss. That's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.